No more fast food litter on my lawn. For like 3 months straight, we kept finding fast food trash all over our front lawn. And I'm not talking about just a random wrapper blowing by. I mean the entire paper bag with all the burger wrappers, fry containers, napkins, and soda cups inside. Like someone had just finished eating in their car and threw the whole thing out the window onto our property. We live on a pretty busy street, so at first I figured it was just some random jerk driving by and tossing it out. You know, one of those people who think the world is their personal garbage can. My husband kept saying we should put up a camera, but I was like, what are we gonna do? Send the footage to the police? They're not gonna care about some littering. So every few days I'd walk outside and there it would be. Another greasy bag sitting right there on our grass. Always from the same place too. This burger joint about 2 miles away. Always the same red and yellow bag. It was driving me insane. Like, there are trash cans everywhere. Your car probably has cup holders and door pockets. Why are you throwing your trash on my lawn? The worst part was it would attract bugs and sometimes animals would tear into it overnight and spread garbage all over. I'd have to go out there in my pajamas and pick up soggy fries and ketchup packets before going to work. One morning I stepped and spilled soda in my bare feet and I was ready to lose my mind. Then one day I was sitting in our front room working on my laptop when I heard a car pull up. I looked out the window and saw my neighbor's teenage son Tyler getting out of his car. This kid is 17, drives this black car that he washes like every other day. He treats that car better than most people treat their kids. I watched him grab a fast food bag from his passenger seat, get out of the car, and just drop it right there on our lawn. Not near the street, not like it accidentally fell. He literally walked past it onto our property, dropped the bag, and walked straight into his own house. His own house that's like 15 feet away, where I can only assume they have a trash can, maybe even multiple trash cans. I just sat there staring out the window completely shocked. This whole time it wasn't some random stranger, it was our neighbor's kid who we'd watched grow up, who we'd always waved to, who we'd never had a single problem with. That's when I noticed something. He'd left his car window cracked open. Not all the way, but enough, like maybe an inch or two, probably to let the car air out or whatever, and that's when the idea hit me. I stood up, walked outside, and picked up that greasy fast food bag. My heart was pounding because I knew exactly what I was about to do. I walked over to his precious car and dumped the entire contents through that open window. The burger wrapper fell right onto the driver's seat, the fry container landed in the cup holder, and the soda cup, which still had like an inch of Coke in it, tipped over and spilled all over the center console and probably soaked into the seat. I watched that brown liquid spread across the fabric and felt absolutely zero regret. Then I crumpled up the empty bag and shoved that through the window too, for good measure. I walked back inside, sat down at my laptop, and tried to focus on work, but I kept glancing out the window waiting to see what would happen. About 20 minutes later, Tyler came back outside. Maybe he forgot something, or maybe he heard me. I don't know, but I watched him open his car door and just freeze. He stood there staring at the mess inside his car for a solid 30 seconds. Then he looked at his lawn, then at our lawn where there was no trash, then back at his car. I saw the exact moment it clicked in his brain. He glanced toward our house and I swear we made eye contact through the window. His face went bright red. He grabbed the trash out of his car and basically ran inside. I never saw him clean it out, but that car smelled like old French fries and sour Coke for weeks after. I know because sometimes we'd be outside and get a whiff when he drove by. From that day on, not a single piece of fast food trash ever appeared on our lawn again. Not one wrapper, not one cup, nothing. Tyler wouldn't even make eye contact with me when we were both outside. He'd just hurry into his house. Best part was a few weeks later, I overheard his mom telling my husband that Tyler had to pay to get his car detailed because it smelled terrible and they couldn't figure out why. Apparently it cost him like $150. I just smiled and said that's too bad. My husband figured out what I did when I told him the trash stopped showing up the same day Tyler's car started smelling. He laughed so hard he cried.